So students, today we all have learned about the fourth chapter, classification of animal kingdoms. In the previous sessions, we all have know basis of classification. We described the various parts which are used in classification. Today we discuss about the remaining parts of basis of classification. The next part is basis of animal classification. Next part is types of circulatory system. Types of circulatory system. The some organism or some animals different to each other based on the type of circulatory systems. Two types of circulatory systems are present in animals. Number one, open type and second is closed type. Open type and closed type. So those organisms in which the blood flow in the open sinuses or open channels is known as open type of circulatory systems. That is all insect. The best examples of open type of circulatory system is the all insects. Closed type, in some animals the circulatory system is closed type. What is means of closed type of circulatory system? Those animals in which blood flow in the closed tubes, that is artery and veins, is known as closed type of circulatory system. All higher animals, that is annelidans, molluscans, cardates, these are all of a closed type of circulatory system. So based on the type of circulatory system, the organisms are classified, animals are classified in two groups. Open type of circulatory system animals and closed type of circulatory system animals. The next basis is nature of coelom. Nature of coelom. Nature of coelom. What are the coelom? You all have listened the word coelom in the first time. तो coelom है क्या? What is the coelom? Coelom means body cavity. Body cavity. Body cavity. It is the space between body wall, space between body wall and the wall of gut। मतलब वह जगह, वह स्पेस जो बॉडी वॉल और इंटेस्टाइन के बीच में बनती है, वो क्या कहलाती है? बॉडी वॉल, बॉडी कैविटी, इन विच वेरियस इंटरनल ऑर्गन्स आर ऑक्युपाइड्स। और ये जो स्पेस बनता है, गैप बनता है, इसमें जो बॉडी के डिफरेंट इंटरनल ऑर्गन्स होते हैं वो उसमें स्थित होते हैं, ऑक्युपाइज होते हैं। तो प्रेजेंस और एब्सेंस ऑफ और नेचर ऑफ बॉडी वॉल, द एनिमल्स आर 3 टाइप्स। नंबर 1, एसीलोमेट। एसीलोमेट, सूडोसीलोमेट, pseudocoelomate and coelomate। Coelomate, three types of animals: acoelomate, pseudocoelomate and coelomate। तो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल वी नो व्हाट आर द acoelomates। ए मतलब नॉट, ए मतलब नॉट। दोज ऑर्गेनिजम्स आर एनिमल्स इन विच सीलोम इज एब्सेंट। ऐसे एनिमल्स जिसमें सीलोम एब्सेंट होती है उसे हम क्या कहते हैं? एसीलोमेट। सीलोमेट प्रेजेंट नहीं है, कोई भी गैप प्रेजेंट नहीं है। एग्जाम्पल एस्के हेलमिंथीज एनिमल्स। एस्के हेलमिंथीज में कौन कौन आएंगे? जैसे सम एग्जाम्पल्स, that is ascaris, pinworm, Wuchereria, etc. These are the acoelomate. Second, pseudocoelomate. Those animals in which the coelom is not completely developed but partially developed। ऐसे एनिमल्स जिसमें सीलोम पार्सली डेवलप्ड होती है, कंप्लीट डेवलपमेंट उसका नहीं होता है, उसको बोलते हैं सूडोसीलोमेट। सूडोसीलोमेट एग्जाम्पल इज ascaris। ascaris और एसीलोमेट का टीनिया सोलियम। टीनिया सोलियम टेपवर्म। एसीलोमेट का एग्जाम्पल प्लेटीहेलमिंथीज एनिमल्स और सूडोसीलोमेट का एस्के हेलमिंथीज एनिमल्स। सीलोमेट those animals in which well developed body cavity or coelom is present is known as coelomate। ऐसे एनिमल्स जिसमें कंप्लीट बॉडी कैविटी प्रेजेंट हो, वेल डेवलप्ड स्पेस हो, उसे क्या कहेंगे? सीलोमेट्स। दैट इज एनिडीड्स, मोलस्कन्स, ऑल कार्डेट्स are known as coelomates। Coelomates, these are the various forms of coelom which are used as a basis of classification of animals। कि इस बेस पर हम कह सकते हैं कि कौन एसीलोमेट है, कौन सूडोसीलोमेट है, कौन सीलोमेट है। body cavity. ठीक, इट इज द बॉडी वॉल, इट इज द बॉडी वॉल. ये बॉडी वॉल है और ये आपका गट है, इंटेस्टाइन है, और ये जो गैप है दिस इज द बॉडी कैविटी. दिस इज द बॉडी कैविटी. The next factor or basis for the animal classification is pattern of development. Pattern of development. Pattern of developments. पैटर्न ऑफ डेवलपमेंट्स कि एनिमल्स में किस टाइप का जो एम्ब्रियोनिक डेवलपमेंट है वो कैसा होता है. सम ऑर्गेनिज्म और सम एनिमल्स इन विच द फर्टिलाइजेशन टेक्स प्लेस आउटसाइड ऑफ द बॉडी नोन एज एक्सटर्नल फर्टिलाइजेशन. ऑल फिशेज एंड एम्फीबियंस. वेयर सम द फर्टिलाइजेशन टेक्स प्लेस इनसाइड द बॉडी नोन एज इंटरनल फर्टिलाइजेशन. All higher animals. Some animals are oviparous, which lays eggs, and embryonic development takes place outside of body, outside of the body, known as indirect developments. Whereas those animals in which the embryonic development takes place inside the body and gives new young birth, new young ones, known as direct developments. Okay, so what are the differences between direct developments and indirect developments? Direct developments, in this type of developments, the embryonic developments of fetus takes place inside the body of the female and gives new young ones, new young ones which are similar to themselves is known as direct developments. Wherein the indirect developments, the embryonic development takes place outside of the body. That is the all oviparous animals, birds, reptiles, etc. So it is the basis of classification of animals. And the next is diploblastic and teploblastic animals. Diploblastic, diploblastic and triploblastic animals. Diploblastic, those animals which composed of only two germinal layers. Only two germinal layers is known as diploblastic. There are ectoderm, endoderm. Endoderm मीन्स ऐसे एनिमल्स जिसमें केवल दो ही जर्मिनल लेयर्स हो Di means two, known as diploblastic, ectoderm and endoderm. Triploblastic, those organisms in which three germinal layer is present, known as triploblastic. Known as triploblastic animals. Ectoderm, mesoderm और endoderm. Three germinal layers: ectoderm, mesoderm, endoderm. These germinal layers develop the future or the whole body parts. So, based on the presence or absence of germinal layers, the animals are categorized into two groups: diploblastic and triploblastic. Those animals which composed two germinal layers is known as diploblastic, whereas those animals which composed of three germinal layers is known as triploblastic. All higher animals are triploblastic. Human is the best examples of triploblastic. Hydra is the diploblastic. The next basis of classification is segmentation of the body. Segmentation of the body. The animals which bodies are differentiated into various parts, the small parts known as segmentations, and some bodies are complete single bodies. Some bodies are differentiated into head, thorax and abdomen, and some are not differentiated. So those which body is segmented known as segmented animals, and in which segments is absent, asegmented. This is the basis of classification. The next basis is notocard. Notocard. Notocard is the rod-like structures which are present in some higher animals. In those notocard is present, known as cardate, and those in which notocard is absent is known as non-cardate. Okay, so this is the difference between cardate animals and non-cardate animals. What are the cardate animals? Those animals in which notocard or vertebral column is present is known as cardate, and those in which notocard is absent is known as non-cardate. The non-cardates, that is arthropods, Eschelhelminthes, Platyhelminthes, molluscans, annelids, in which backbone or notochord is absent, and those in which notochord is present is known as chordate, that is all vertebrates. All vertebrates are chordates. So these are the various features which are used for the classification of animals. What features are studied about the basis of classification of animals? The first feature of the classification of animal is, we have studied the previous session, type of digestive system, and today circulatory system, segmentation, developments, diploblastic and triploblastic, segmentation, chordate, non-chordates, body organization. These are the various bases which are the used for classification of animals. Okay.